Well, first of all, welcome to NEM, welcome to Zagreb.
Thank you.
What do you think that these types of events can impact the industry, help?
Oh, absolutely. Actually, even during the first day, I've met some quite interesting people, and in a time when you have the big streamers coming in and taking over production globally or distribution globally, it's important to maintain the local production element in every country, but also try to do things across borders. I was watching a presentation about the first production between three Eastern European countries yesterday, and it was very interesting because there are stories like that can be told across borders, and it is something we want to do in Greece as well.
Speaking about local production, let's talk about you and Wild Bees.
With the Wild Bees,
yes,
yeah.
And you made a huge difference in with Antenna. You invested a lot of energy, a lot of time, and a lot of money in local.
Not that much. I was watching a presentation by the BBC.
Okay. Okay. The budgets are. We can relate to them, yeah. But the gamble paid off.
Yes, it was a conscious decision by ownership to change the focus of the station towards more fiction and homegrown fiction. And that paid off because people will always want to laugh and cry in their own language, especially if you tell stories that are unique to the specific people and country. And it resonated. It followed some trends that were already apparent in Europe. We tend to watch towards Spain or Israel because we're quite approximate in cultural lifestyle and things like that. And we saw a trend about period drama, obviously, but not that distant. It's set in the early 60s, late 50s. And also strong women in the lead. And we pitched the concept or the frame, so to speak, of the story to an accomplished writer. She came back with a proposal and treatment, and we were in love with it, and we gave the green light. And the rest is history.
And the younger audience really came flocking.
Yes, they have. Actually, they allowed us to be first in the 1854 demo, and from the start of the season. But the last couple of weeks were first in the total as well.
Oh, congratulations!
So yeah, thank you.
Yeah, congratulations.
And yes, it's although it's set in the 50s, young people love the characters. We gambled on a lot of unknown theatrical actors. Instead of the usual crop
stars,
of television stars and so on. So it paid off.
Yeah, really paid off big. I've seen your presentation earlier. I stole it from someone here. And the numbers are really amazing.
It is amazing. And it allows us, because it's an original script, it allows us to build on this and trust more Greek writers, Greek stories, instead of going to formats most of the time. They allow us, obviously, speed of production when you base something on a format, but I think it's worthwhile to invest in Greek talent and production.
Speaking of local talents and local production, do you think that the U.S. craze is over in terms of content that we see, fiction content that we see on TV in Europe, in the region?
Free television, for sure. It has been over in Greece for quite some time now. We only program some foreign series during the summer when we don't have original programming, or later at night. Even the other stations, it's either weekends or late nights. And I think that people crave their own language, especially if you're trying to hold on to audiences on free TV. You will have to give them something that's not that niche, and you need to address their current desires, fears, and hopes, and you can do that with Greek language.
You're Greek. You obviously speak amazing English, but how would you say thank you in
Greek? Ευχαριστώ.
Ευχαριστώ?
Yes.
So, ευχαριστώ.
Παρακαλώ πολύ.
I'm going to say you're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.